Appreciate you.
How y'all feeling today?
Awesome.
Good.
Awesome.
Awesome, right? Is this the first day off for ATL? Dinner with ATL 20?
It's the first week off.
First
Yeah,
week off.
you already know.
You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to get him in here. You feel me? He's been working. But now, it's no dinner with ATL top 20 to the conference. So y'all can come
The
to
music
the
conference, get them tickets. They online. Eventbrite.
What's that,
Look it
November
up.
5th?
November 15th through the 17th.
Yup.
Let's get it. It's
And
about to
that
be
is
nuts.
something that y'all definitely need to be a part of. If you're anybody that's interested in this industry, in this scene, that's something that you want to be a part of. Trust me.
No, for sure.
The panels lit. Y'all seen the panels. You seen them been posting.
Yeah,
Who gonna be who's who?
It's
They
going
constantly
crazy right
confirming. So it's going crazy on the internet, and that's just due diligence and doing the right thing by people. And they pulling up. They like, yeah, they want to support
Oh, yeah,
the
the
conference.
network
It's
tight.
indie. Yeah, you already know.
Yeah.
I see. We already done talked a couple times, so
Yeah,
like
for
you know, it was bound to be inevitable for us to be in the situation. So
Gotta be.
Yup.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. So, all right. Where we gonna start first? Let's see. So let's just because you were in the military, both of y'all, before you
Hoorah.
got into the music. Let's talk a little bit about that. I know you got some badges.
it's just a plan, you know. Like you know, I joined right out of high school. I had a plan to go to school for free,
I feel you.
go to college for free to do what I want to do after the military. So that was always my goal. But like in the military, you know, I did what I had to do to survive. I got 5 deployments, combat action badge, paratrooper,
Oh yeah.
all that good shit. You
That's
know,
crazy. So you
so
were jumping out of airplanes.
already.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah,
That's right.
that's what's up. Yeah, like for real, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you
Nah,
both of you
you're
guys.
welcome.
You know what I'm saying?
You're welcome.
Like-
Already.
Yeah.
Navy and the Army, right?
Yeah, I was in the Navy. My path was a little different. I went the college route first. So I ran track in college at Sam Houston State.
Okay.
Shout out to Bearcats, represent.
Okay.
And then, you know, like after college, I was trying to, you know, work a job and trying to just figure it out. And I was like, man, this ain't it.
What was you doing?
I worked at like Macy's and found jewelry,
Full
like
size, baby.
selling
Yeah.
watches and stuff. And I was like, this ain't it. So my plan was, I made a Facebook post December, I think 10th. December 10th, 2010. I was like, I'm gonna end up living in Hollywood making music. So I joined the military so that I could end up going to school afterwards. So that was kind of my plan. And I did 4 years in the Navy. I did one deployment over in Middle East, Persian Gulf, Operation Iraqi Freedom or whatever. And then I got out in 2015. And then I've been in LA ever since. And, you know, just been thugging it out, just, you know, making music. Then,
That's
but
kind of
yeah.
unique how we connected too, because we were both on the same path at the same time, parallel.
Right.
Yeah.
When
He
I
moved to
was
2015, I
on
moved to
trials, I was
2015.
like,
Yeah, like
it's similar,
2016, we was both like at the same studio in
Yeah.
Hollywood on Sunset. We used to record at the same joint, and he had his sessions booked out. I used to have my sessions. I used to see him all the time, like you know, in passing, we be tearing the shit down. So I can come in, I'm tearing it down. So he come in, we like, yeah, what the fuck you be on? Like, what you
But
be
back up
on?
though, the first
Yeah.
day we met, we go to we used to go to a music school with literally 1,000 kids that do music, and he and I were the only ones that walked down to the studio. And we were so ambitious and eager
Yeah,
to try to
trying to
figure out what
figure
it
it
was.
out.
We spent like 3 hours in the studio trying to turn it on, trying to turn on the equipment. We couldn't turn on a single thing. We were in there for 3 hours trying to figure
That
out.
was the first day that
That was
y'all
the
met.
first day that we met. But what that represented
He like,
is
you know
that
how to do this?
it's
Yeah.
his passion and his desire to figure it out and get in the mix
Right.
was different than everybody else. It was only me and him.
'Cause it's
We went
funny.
to school with 1,000 kids. It was only me and him.
Right.
So I was like,
And we the
yeah,
only
he
ones
about
that
it.
already
You know, he
rocked out like that.
different. You know
The
what I
whole
mean?
school, we legends at the school because they were like, man, no one's ever booked out as much studio time as y'all booked out.
And you said it's
We-
a music school in Hollywood?
Yeah,
Yeah,
LA
LA.
Recording School.
LA
yeah.
Recording School. Yeah.
Shouts out to them. Look what y'all did.
LA
You know
Film
what I'm saying?
represent.
Yeah, LA Film, like we salute them. They always be reaching, like it's cool, like we cool with them, and they always be like, damn, like I knew y'all gonna be successful because the way we had it set up, the way we was
They
going
seen it,
around.
y'all.
Yeah, we was always in the studio. I mean, we probably did like
First in there, last to leave.
30,000
I mean, you know.
hours in the studio over the course of years.
Let me ask this. So, okay, y'all told y'all beginning stories and how both of you guys joined the military and basically out of high school, y'all both told y'all when you was in high school, was there anything in the back of your head that was like, I need to just do music. I want to do music.
I always
I
played
need to
music
do
in high school. I was in
Yeah.
band. I played in church.
Okay.
You know, I came from the
Okay.
church background.
Playing band.
Drums.
Drums.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what's up.
So, you know, a lot of like. You know,
And
I
what
used to
about you?
drum
Man, I was an
captain,
athlete
man.
in school.
Okay.
Like I played football and I ran track in college. So like I was an athlete, and then before I started doing music, I actually did theater. I like wrote and directed and choreographed a stage play.
That's dope.
And what I figured, it was
Yeah,
kind of like a high school musical school days, you know, like urban culture, like in college, you know.
Yeah.
And what I figured out, a cast of 40 people in a play that's 2 hours long, a 3-minute song is a microcosm of that. That's way easier to do. A 3-minute song versus 40 people and Boogie the back of that, all the steps and routine. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do music. So that's how I transitioned into doing music. It was just easy.
Don't let them fool you.
Yeah, stomp the yard. People be like, oh, stomp the yard, but
y'all from Atlanta?
I'm from Houston, H-Town represent.
I'm from DC, North Carolina, by way of North Carolina.
202, right?
Yeah,
202 represent.
910.
What Atlanta? What 404 or 678?
678 770. We got a new one, 470.
Okay, bet.
Yeah, Atlanta.
Represent.
And this, I think 6,000 people just moved here yesterday, so it's gonna be a new area code tomorrow.
They came on a boat, like what?
Immigrants like
Way over there.
We packed.
You
Traffic
didn't see the
crazy.
extra hour in traffic this morning?
Man.
Got me 38 hot.
We were trying to figure that out earlier. I was like, man, ain't never been no traffic like this.
Crazy.
Oh, that's
I ain't even been here that long, and I've been here like 3 months.
So you
So
flew in today?
I flew in yesterday. Yeah.
So you in Houston right now, or you in LA?
I'm in LA right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I live in Hollywood.
Yeah.
we like bi-coastal. You feel
Right,
me?
Bi-coastal.
Like, I just moved here and like I'm doing the same thing here in LA, doing the same thing. We just like mash out, like divide and conquer everything.
Yeah.
You
to
moved
make
here
shit
from
happen.
LA?
Yeah,
Okay.
I came from LA.
Okay.
Yup.
Okay.
Did you want to come with him?
I had some things I still need to do because I engineer too, and like engineering, you know, you got to be on the spot. So like I know producing and writing, you can be anywhere now. The internet, you just send something.
Internet,
but engineering and vocal producing, I got to be there. You know, hit this note, hit that note, do it like this, do it like that. I got to be like in the mix. So you know, I still got a couple things. You know,
Any
I
artists you
still need to
working with
do.
you want to tell us about?
Oh man, there's an artist that's about to drop now. She signed to Iggy Azalea, who signed she has her label Bad Dreams. Her name is Stinny. Stinny's coming soon.
Dope, too.
Really excited about Stinny. Stinny's gonna, you know, she gonna do her thing. She gonna pop off.
Where can
for sure.
everybody find her real quick?
You can follow her on IG. I think it's just at Stinny. STINI. Stinny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Stinny's
And if you
coming.
look at Iggy Azalea album, End of My Fence, she on it. So
Yeah.
that's another way to find her too.
Yeah.
Alright, that's dope. Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And y'all made some beats for her upcoming.
So
album,
I worked on a song that's on her album called
Okay.
Big Bag.
And
that
that's the
features
song that you're engineering or that you're
engineering. Yeah.
Okay.
Engineering.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Cross the door, like you got to come through the side door, not the front door all the time. You know, everybody
that's-
want
that's
placements
true.
with all these big artists.
And that's true. And
I could be the business person to walk through the side door. He could be the engineer to walk through. We already in the building.
Yep.
We looking at everybody waving like, hey, how y'all trying to get in?
Instead of fighting
How
for
y'all
the
doing?
12 slots
Yeah.
on Features album, just producing, why not engineer? Why not, you know, offer to be an
Definitely.
intern at the
Be a
studio?
camera guy.
You
Like
know,
I tell
like,
you, be a camera guy. It's so much.
yeah,
Yeah.
you got to humble yourself a little bit at first, you know?
Gotta find your lane.
Once you
Every
in there,
song
you
wants
in
to be
there.
the
You
rapper.
in there.
You talking about the producer?
Come on,
They
man.
want to be the rapper.
Come on, man.
Or the
Chill,
singer,
bro.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Everybody ain't going to be no rapper. So,
Nah, they ain't, nah, not at all.
So y'all got some good credits under you. I know you work with Lil Boosie, Moneybag Yo,
Yep.
Yo Gotti.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Who else?
Kamillion, Project Pat,
Okay.
Young Dolph.
Young
we got-
Dolph. Yeah, Young Dolph.
Yeah.
That was a good record. Like, we got a lot of records. I mean,
I like Young Dog.
oh yeah, like Young Dolph. That was made for this. So that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all. Then like everything like on like so I pretty much formulated the album on all the singles and all the projects we both worked on and stuff to like kind of get everything in one spot to let people see like, hey, we're not this like we're not an artist, but we're producers, engineers, and this is what we do.
Kind of like a DJ Khaled
kind of like
kind
a
of
DJ
thing.
Khaled type, but like
Yeah.
different.
I feel that.
Cause then I work with these are tier 1 artists, tier A1 artists. You feel me? So
Yeah, for sure.
to put everybody on it and like the album dropped and then we already hit like over 1.5 million streams.
Yeah, and y'all lit.
Yeah.
1.5 million. That's something
That's
to
a
brag
lot.
about.
Like
A million, right?
like independent. We independent. Like we ain't no label, ain't nobody backing everything. Marketing, all that stuff is done through us.
That's
And I sit
definitely
down, we
something to
figure this
brag
stuff out with the playlisting and radio. We got songs on radio. We done charted on iTunes,
Yeah,
and now we like going
What
after
song charted
Billboard.
on iTunes?
Pretty much all of them, except for maybe like 2.
Dope, man.
Like no cap in that.
I
either.
feel you. That's an
Like,
accomplishment though. Y'all
yeah.
out here working.
They would chart like soon because they were singles. They were dropping in singles, and they would chart within like 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks.
And the key thing I want to just to interject is we focus on, the music is one thing. Everybody do
Yeah.
music. Everybody do music. But I think like your Jay-Z's and your Diddy's were able to get to where they got because the business. This is the other part that most people don't focus on.
Right.
And we really had like an elaborate, business plan and really like explored
Like,
a lot of
they
avenues to
execute and it's
promote it and
working.
get it
Yeah,
out.
Like,
yeah.
So that's like a big key too. Like if you're listening out there, focus on the business, focus on the the promotion, the marketing, the other
That's
stuff
gonna
than
get
just
you
the music.
way
You know?
Yeah.
further. That's gonna get you in the room too.
Right.
A
Yeah.
lot faster.
Gotta stay consistent.
Because at the end of the day, the music
Thank
business,
you.
the music
Thank
business is about business.
Not the
Not
music.
just music.
So,
It's the
just
music
more
business.
so-
Focus on the
You know,
business and the music.
Yeah, usually like
That's how they do.
in this situation, like music is just the adjective.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you gotta the second word is usually the more important.
Right.
And networking,
Right.
all
You
that
know?
plays a role. And once you figure out and connect all the dots, then you're just a machine. Like we're a machine now. Now we're a machine. Like
Right.
it's rolling. Ain't no like we figured it out.
Right.
Straight up.
Key.
Like
We just
Straight
gonna
up.
go
we ain't out here in the streets
we
just
outdoing
trying
the
to.
average rapper.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
No, like not
Yeah.
even to be all cocky
Right.
about it. The average singer that's got 50 singles on every platform.
See, I hear that. Y'all need to at least come get a beat. You know what I'm
Something,
saying?
something.
We'll
Like,
get
we
it
gonna
right.
get you
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We'll get it right.
Set. And that's the other thing too, like taking quality work. A lot of times artists put out music because it's dope. Like, I like it. They like it. And they got the yes sirs and yes ma'ams in the room with them.
Right.
But
Right.
it
They
don't
just
be that
want to
though.
tell
Like,
them
'cause
whatever
when
they want to hear.
So
I did pick music so
Right,
much.
yeah,
like,
me
oh
too.
My God, the engineers.
And so one quick thing, not to get too deep, but one thing, it's a book called The Purple Cow Theory. I talk about it all the time. It's a Purple Cow
Purple-
Theory by Seth Godin.
you said
Purple Cow Theory, excuse me.
Okay.
Purple cow theory.
And essentially, all it's saying, if you drive on the highway and see a group of white, regular cows, you see a purple one, you're probably gonna lean to somebody and be like, "Hey, bro, look, it's a purple cow." So all that says is our art should be that way. It should
Right.
be remarkable.
Right.
So like when I send you a song, I'm not asking, "Hey, bro, what do you think?"
Right.
It's on you to make a remark.
Right.
If it's
Like, yeah,
remarkable,
that's dope.
you'll tell
I
me.
rap
Exactly.
And I think
Right.
like that's something that's a principle that I've been like really living by is make the art and make the people respond. If it's dope,
Wi-Fi.
they gonna tell you.
Yeah.
Don't be. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Like
Yeah,
don't
looking-
do all that.
yeah.
Just do it. Put it out in the universe, and it's gonna do what it's gonna do. People
Because
are
you
gonna
should
react.
feel confident.
And I tell a lot of artists like that be going, that's you know what I'm saying, starting stuff. Like, bro, you don't always have to go perform.
Right.
You can go get your song played. You don't even have to tell nobody it's your song. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Just let
Just
it play.
look at the reaction of the
Yeah.
crowd.
And if it ain't
That'll
rocking
tell
with
you
it,
the
yeah.
very true reaction.
You gotta be real
of
with
what's
yourself,
going
dog.
on. You know what I'm
Gotta
saying?
be real.
Because you
just-
could record some shit yesterday that your homeboy didn't ain't never heard before. Well, yeah, but on the same token, that your homeboy ain't never heard before. Maybe it might not catch a voice. Maybe it might be a new style or something. He might not even know. You play it. You know what I'm saying? You'll get his honest reaction versus him, like you said, like, oh, that's, you know what I'm saying? You'll let him
I
let
done
you
heard
know.
no 1,000 times.
Thousand times.
I'll keep it G. Like
Emails, all that.
Yeah,
shit.
it's a-
Sending packs off that big A&Rs and that, where you have solid relationship with, it just to be like, that shit trash. Don't
Yeah.
send me that no more.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna name drop, but we know the ones that be really talking that shit. Like, don't send me that no more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you just make it. It
you
makes it better.
gotta be
Just go in
resilient
get
and just
better.
be like, all right, man, next time let me work on something else and just be resilient and don't get in your feelings. Don't be sensitive. Don't be a little punk about it.
Yeah,
but just
man,
just come harder next time.
That's a big factor, especially just in this industry, like not being so sensitive. You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on,
like,
man.
I
They
know
kick in the
that
throat and they quit.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
wanna
Come
do
on,
this
man.
no
Yeah,
more. They
man.
fall off for 3-4 months.
Come on.
something
man.
bad happened to them. They want to lay down, roll over.
Chill, bro.
I quit
Like
because
you
it
said
didn't.
earlier,
Yeah.
consistency.
Yeah, because they did one song,
Gotta be
everybody didn't
consistent.
react the way they thought that they should react,
And
or
now
they
they-
didn't feel the same way that they felt about the song, and now they just
The rollout
Ready to
was-
quit. They're ready to quit.
Yeah.
and
They don't
and
wanna-
most of those people never really succeed at, you know what I'm saying, too much of anything because
Anything,
they
right,
quit
yep.
too fast. They never
Yeah,
consistent.
Jay-Z endured the most.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he had the thickest skin and was able to get punched in the face, but be resilient and stick with it. You know, now he's Jay-Z.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Obviously, he's a good rapper, but I mean, let's keep it G. Like, someone
Yeah,
on
it's-
earth
yeah, it's-
maybe can rap better than
Beat
Jay-Z.
rap.
He says
But
maybe there might be one guy out
on
there.
earth. I mean, I love Ho. Shout out to Ho. But I mean, you know, he was the one that made the plays and stuck with it here. You know, that's
And
all. That's all
obviously
success
the
is.
And like you said, the business,
Yeah.
yeah. He had a plan and he stuck to it and persecuted. You know what I'm saying?
Now he's a god.
For sure.
Yeah, he's
So-
a big icon out here.
So when did the album drop?
It dropped July 27, about July 27, like end of
This
July.
summer.
They pushed it back. You know how like the distribution, they see big artists. They was like, there's no way this guy got all these big artists on an album, and
Yeah.
they question it.
Yeah.
But it was just like a kick in the throat, like nah, like the business is right. I had all the
Right.
paperwork for every record.
Shout out to
Yeah.
all the managers and all
Yeah,
the
that's
labels
the
Managers,
and
a lot
all
of
the
Yeah,
people
people
yeah.
that
that.
everybody ever
That was
deal
a
with,
lot of
any
work.
artists,
I know
it's
that
a
went
lot of
into
work. It's a lot of work getting all that paperwork together
Yeah.
to be like, all right, and renegotiating. All right, yeah, I want you to be on my album. Now it's not just a single anymore.
Right.
And then it'd be like, they gonna look how the single doing. They go, okay, the single's doing good. Then yeah, like it can be on the album.
Right.
Because I'm only gonna
Make it
monetize
boost
off
more.
it.
Right,
They're
right.
not gonna they're not losing because everybody got. You look at the credits on the album. It's not no rinky dink. Oh, I just got a verse and
Right.
I'm trying to make all the money back from the verse. Everybody got credit on the album. Everybody.
That's what's up. That's
down
love.
from
Niggas be
the
trying to
sample from Juicy J
Yep.
all the way down to Project Pet to Young Dolph to Yo Gotti. Everybody. Boosie. Everybody got credit on it.
Right.
All the indie artists that participated in the album, everybody got credit. Everybody getting a piece of the pie. Because we weren't stingy with it. It wasn't about the money. It was about
making
setting
something
a
dope.
brand.
Yeah, right.
making
Yeah,
something
yeah.
dope.
It was about the
and
art.
being dope. Like it's art. It's dope. The album is dope. It's undeniable.
Yeah.
You can't be like, oh, if we had a label backing us, shit, it already blew out the door by now.
Right. But I mean, shit, $1 million by yourself,
By
million and a
itself,
half.
it's still letting
Excuse me.
people know, like,
Yeah.
we got it now.
Yeah.
That's a Chance the Rapper type. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we did it without a label. Now
You build
gonna have to
leverage.
give us 10
Yeah,
million.
for
Yeah, you build leverage. They gotta sit up
They
straight
gotta
when they talk to
negotiate
you.
with, like,
You know what I mean?
people call, send emails, all that, because now they paying attention. They like, damn, like, they really pulled it off.
Right.
How did he do it? Ain't no secret to this shit. It's just networking and building relationships where you can come back. You never want to shun nobody to where you can't come back
Right.
to.
Because you never
get
know.
something done.
You never
don't
know
where
where
they're
they'll
gonna
be at.
in
You
2-3
hear
years
that
from
those
now.
A&R labels that they just try to send y'all all them beats
Come
and
on,
y'all
man.
Yeah, so they
Oh,
up
they coming
now,
back
you know
with
what
the
I'm
beats. They
saying?
sending
here.
packs
We
back.
still here. We ain't going
still
nowhere.
Yeah, facts.
They sending packs back now. Oh, you know what? That
Right,
last
right.
send me the stills
Matter
that
of
last
fact.
beat from 2 years ago.
Right.
We got artists that we work with that's dropping records from like 2 years ago.
That's how I go, man. That's how I
Like
go.
not even like it is like you see the split, you'll see it pop up in your BMI, ASCAP, whatever you with. You like, man, when I do this record,
Right. But it's all good.
because it's all good work. Like I'm not gonna knock it because the more that's out, the more content is out there, the more people gonna suck it in and be like, nah,
Right.
like
Right.
they everywhere. Cause just like all the big producers, they might have had an artist that blew up. We doing a little bit different. We're just gonna be the producer that's gonna just work with everybody
Right.
and have like dope music out there to where, oh, you did that one too? Oh, you did that one? Oh, you
Yeah.
did that one? Like
It's
damn.
kind of a flood the market kind of
Yeah.
thing. In 2018, like between he and I, we released at least like I think it was 106 records
Dang, that's
with
crazy.
over like 30, I think it was 37, 38 different independent artists in
Yeah.
the LA, Atlanta, New York area.
Yeah.
And that was one thing that kind of helped, just get
Yeah, for
exposed
sure,
to get
for
the
sure.
brand. Because
Yeah,
that's-
like you're not going to win with music sitting on your hard drive.
Yeah,
you
that's
might as well
not.
get it out to the world.
Mhm.
This hard drive never leaves my side.
Don't hold on to
Yeah,
nothing.
that's what's up.
Ever.
Yeah, always
It's on
prepared.
It's on my person at all times because there's a lot of content on here. There's a lot of valuable stuff on here. But yeah, man, get the music out, dog. If y'all listening, just get the music out
and
man.
push
Let people hear
it. Don't quit in 3 months.
Right.
Push it. Push it to look at like Lizio.
I was just about to say that
Two
2
years.
years.
2 years.
Song 2 years old.
That's a prime example, like how big a song. That's why I'm not gonna give up on the album. Like, yeah, it's at $1 million, but I wanted to hit 10. I got bigger goals for it, so I ain't gonna stop pushing it.
Right.
Because I know the music timeless. I know everything is engineered, produced right.
Right.
So even if you play it 2 years from now, you can be like, man, like. Whose song is that? When did that drop? It's gonna be new to somebody else.
And-
Like your
and the
music is
million-
always gonna be new to somebody else that's not a fan.
Yeah.
Originally.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So always keep pushing because you can touch 5 to 10 other people. Be like, man, I ain't never heard. That's dope.
and now they tapped in.
Yes,
Right.
they gonna tap in if I'm like, man, yeah, this is my jam, girl.
Right.
Like, we about to go out, twerk for me. I'm gonna twerk. You know what I mean?
Right?
You did.
And then
Y'all
I was
got-
about to say $1 million from July to October and
That's marketing.
A
That's the
million
business.
and a half.
$1.5 million.
That half
to
is
be,
that's.
But I'm
that's
just saying, even just the
500,000.
million. You know
Right.
what I'm
That's
saying? But
social
$1
media.
million
That's not even like leaving. Like we're not
Billboards
performing.
and,
We're not
like-
artists. Like
And
that.
one cool little play that he was able to figure out is like, so we got the features from the notable artists on our project, but what happened on their personal artist pages, the song was displayed as their new release. So
Yep.
when you went to Yo Gotti's page, you saw
Oh,
the song.
right.
that the
Yeah,
song
that's
was
cool.
out. It
Project.
wasn't like I said.
So that was
the
kinda
business
helpful
was
too.
right.
Yeah,
That's business.
right.
So their exposure was
for
huge.
sure.
I mean,
Right.
it's
Yeah.
a million people follow these big
Yeah,
acts.
yeah,
so
for
like
sure.
that was a dope little kind of ingenious.
And that was like
you
the
know, kinda
paperwork,
thing he
right?
did.
Because
Yeah.
like I said, the average artist just eager beaver. They don't really like think it out. They just ready to get the feature
Yep.
and just
And put it out.
monetize.
It's-
Try to monetize as much as possible. And me, I was thinking long term,
Right.
for the business, not
Right.
brand, to be like, nah, like let me cut them a little bit more, and maybe we can get it on
On
their
his,
page,
yeah.
or we can get it on their platforms and our platform. So it's on the artist platform. Like no record was just on our platform. It was
On theirs
everywhere.
as well.
Right.
Even the feature artists, like the other indie artists on it, was on their platform. So now I'm got a fan base all over the country,
Right.
from different people.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Just
A
that's
freebie.
just something
We gave you
yeah.
one.
That was free game. That was free
That's
game.
how
Yeah.
that's how you get to a million and have
'Cause
streams.
That's our brand now.
Focus
We
on
good.
the
July
exposure.
Make
to
that back.
October,
I'm good.
exactly.
4 months,
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Focus on the exposure.
That's what's
Straight
up.
up.
Y'all got any favorite songs from the project? Like anything that stick out? Like
my favorite get that like
Man, my favorite is a kind of an up-tempo, kind of summer kind of
Yeah.
record called In Person. It features an artist named Will Prayer. Shout out Will. It has a B King out of Houston. I'm from Houston, so I like B King.
Right.
And then Kamillions out of,
and they got-
she's in Jacksonville.
Yeah, she's Jacksonville, Florida.
Jacksonville, yeah. So
she
it was
in
a
the BET
cool
Awards,
mix.
so
right, yeah,
Yeah,
I
it was
saw
a cool
it.
little mix.
independent,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a cool little mix. Kind of a
She
little,
on
you know,
two records.
yeah,
Yeah.
fuck.
They get that. She on that one too. So I like her verse on it, and he gonna be shy. He cut a verse on it too, real in like 0.8
Oh, yeah,
seconds,
yeah, you
because
know
it was
I
just
was-
missing that little something.
Song,
'cause
got
he
in
right.
there,
I
get a
was
quick little
like,
8, you feel me? Just a quick little 8,
quick
you
little
feel
8
me?
bars
Yeah.
on it. It was like
I
kind of
feel
like carried it out.
Kind of like how Pharrell, you know, we know him as a
Yeah,
producer,
yeah,
writer,
yeah,
but
for
every
sure.
now and then, you know,
Yeah,
he'll step
yeah,
out,
yeah.
kick a couple bars, you know, as long as it's tight, you know. It's
Even
whack.
kinda
How long
Diddy.
did that take you?
about 30, about
For me
40
to-
seconds.
You talking about for me to cut my verse?
Yeah, you just.
Oh,
you just
man.
went
It was
in
about a
freestyle.
minute.
Cause I was an artist first. I was one of them little corny little R&B, little R&B niggas back in the day. And I was like, let me produce and write songs and engineer,
Right,
and, you know,
right.
have a career, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been an artist for a long time, so like me doing my verses was quick. Cause I record, you know,
Yeah,
so
quick,
much,
like,
so many
sending
people.
the beat back
you
and
know, I've
having the
been having to do it
concept
myself.
just made him like execute it. Like, and that's another thing. Like, just to give it artists execute.
Do your
Your
job.
ability to execute will like succeed everything you do in this whole industry. Because if you sit back and be like, oh, I can't think about the record with Boosie, and I was driving down the highway and they needed it right then, right back, and he was like, man, I just sent it to your email. I'm like, man, I'm on the highway. I pulled over, hit Starbucks, got the Wi-Fi, pulled my laptop out, used the mic on the laptop, and did what I had to do, cut a little riff on
It's
it,
like
whatever.
it was some like some background.
It's like some little
vocals,
background,
you know?
like just something like bass simple, you
Yeah.
know, and then but my ability to execute, he was like, damn, I got it back. I thought you were on the road. Like, he think I ain't gonna get it back in time. Like, everybody, oh God, we're gonna panic because, you know, we're
Yeah.
gonna lose the record because the ability to execute would have somebody be like 5 minutes late, like an hour later, be like, nah, I don't care about that no more.
Yeah, strike the
Like,
iron while it's hot.
Yeah,
Execute.
like,
do
I
it
don't
right
care
now.
no more. Like, they don't care. Like, that's just attention span. They be like, they took too long. Now I'm thinking about it. I thought about it now. I don't really want them to
Right,
be.
right,
Nah, I don't want to be
yeah.
a part of it no more. But like, execute, send it back, like, boom, now it's a hit. It was on Boosie page like 2 days later.
Yeah,
The record
that's
was
what's
ready,
up.
mixed, engineered, ready to go. That little part that was in it, and you gotta listen to it because I'm not gonna give it to you. You got to listen
You
to the
gotta go
record
check it out.
Yeah.
and catch it. You're gonna be like, oh, that had to be it.
Yeah,
That's the part.
yeah.
You'll
You
know.
gonna know. You gonna know.
That's what's up,
You be like,
man.
that's the
Little-
part because
little
it's gonna sound
behind the
like right.
scenes.
Yeah. That's just some little
That's dope.
insider
That's
for that.
dope.
Yeah,
That's
that's
some behind the
what's up.
scenes right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I gotta go check that out for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what is called the collection.
Hits a collection. So like hits a collection was just some random title like it's hits. We made hits.
And
It's a collection of
Collection of them.
Yep.
So let's do hits a collection and just push it out. Let's do it that way.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And where can they find y'all and everything?
You can find me on Instagram. My Instagram is Go Davis with an S, Davis Chris. It's just my name, Chris Davis, backwards. Because in the military, I had to sign my name backwards.
Okay.
If you're wondering. But yeah, just Go Davis Chris.
Okay.
And mine is at the real Shane Foster. That's my name, Shane Foster. Mr. Foster is the the artist side name of it. But you can find me at the real Shane Foster on IG, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff.
Doing now. They're going
Yeah.
crazy. So it say, I seen in your bio, it says it's seen on MTV, BET, VH1.
We got the credit. We shot a
Yeah.
video.
Yeah.
That's enough. So one of the singles on the album, Bertoli, we shot it right here in Atlanta. You flew out. You flew
Oh,
out.
yeah.
I flew in. Everybody flew in because I wasn't even here in Atlanta yet. And we got some bear costumes. And he was in the bear costume dancing. And we shot the video and submitted it. And so we were like, this is kind of cool because like it was shot right. It's a
Purple
story.
cow amongst the white
Like it
ones.
was different.
Right,
Like
yeah,
and
yeah,
we ain't
facts.
see nobody dancing on bear suits. So we in the bear suit like dancing. Like it's legit. Like check it out. It's available on the YouTube page for my Vivo page and the business Vivo page DFD Music. So it's on both. So you can see it everywhere.
Say it again.
And it's
so they can
also
understand it.
Bertoli. The song's called Bertoli.
Like the
You can find
pasta.
it. Yeah.
Cook up. Cooking with the salt, like Bertolli.
Yeah, that's the hook go. Yeah, it's like.
But yeah, that helped with exposure too. Then we had an animated video we did for the record, Get That, that also got on MTV, and just having a major platform like that, that also helped with the exposure. Like you just add up and just build up and stack up plays that'll really help your projects instead of just throwing it on your IG or saying, "Hey, y'all listen to my song."
Only was on MTV too, and VH1.
Yeah, so we had three visuals from the project that MTV.
Where it ain't gotta be no artist. You get it though. Like one artist, it was just a visual, and it was solid. Kind of like how J. Cole did with what's the song with the little puppies and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Kind of run. I can't remember the name of the record.
I remember the video though.
Yeah, but everybody remember the video.
The puppies. They were like he's telling a love story with the puppies.
Oh, okay.
So that's kind of like we had the visual out. Yeah. Had the visual out, and then it ended up getting picked up on major platforms. So that kind of like boosts the exposure. So we like, we really got to push this now.
Yeah.
If you got MTV already on it, you got VH1 behind it, and then we did just an interview like ABC, NBC, just kind of on the military side of like stuff like transitioning, because we kind of unique. Like we're the Purple Cows.
So one quick point, we had a story. Our brand has a story. We're both technically disabled veterans, and we both, deal with PTSD. TBI. So that was like part of our story that made us unique.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like an artist that might be blind or was in a wheelchair.
No, yeah.
Ours happen to be, the military. So I would say that in terms of building your brand, try to find, what's unique about you. You know what I mean? Be authentic. Don't be out here lying. Talking about stuff you ain't doing. Keep it real.
A lot of cap,
Be real.
Don't.
But
keep the cap to yourself.
You feel me?
Yeah. Right. We actually got the video, the only video loaded up. You know what I'm saying? So we can watch that out. They can check that out real quick. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go ahead and introduce it.
Man, this is the record off the project Hits the Collection, Mr. Foster featuring Davis Chris. This record's called Only.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.